Hello everybody, Brad Johnson here, and in this video I'm going to be talking about Kundalini awakening. And so it was only less than 24 hours ago when I was actually able to experience a complete Kundalini awakening within myself. Now, I have started the Kundalini awakening path since around the time of late 2008 and early 2009. And around that time, I was just doing it on a gradual level. I was being able just to go into meditation and just start envisioning the aspect of the Kundalini serpents, the white serpents within my own sacrum, around the sacrum area, to where the prenatal chi exists. And from time to time, I was able to do specific meditations in this way, maybe averaging from about 20 to about 45 minutes altogether. And as the past year continued, I started to go a lot more deeper into the Kundalini meditation practice. But it wasn't until I actually had a visit just a couple of nights ago with the entity that the person J.Z. Knight channels, known as Ramtha. And he actually came to me, and he actually gave me some advice about being able to quicken the Kundalini awakening experience. And so what I want to share with all of you today is not just the idea of Kundalini awakening, but also being able to experience Kundalini awakening and chakra opening. So being able to open the chakra seals, and doing it in a very simple way. Now, there are a lot of different visualizations that can come together with the chakras themselves. Some people can see them as spinning discs, some of them can see them as vortexes or portals in that way, and these of course always work as well, but it's all about what really serves and is suitable to the particular person in question as it relates to the envisioning of opening up the chakra centers. Now, what I'm going to do in this video is we're going to do I guess you could say a voyeuristic exercise here, where you'll be able to follow along, and we're going to work on opening up the chakra centers, but also making sure that you feel a great deal of love and prosperity within yourself, so that this is actually helping to increase the capability of the Kundalini meditation that you can do in your own time. So before I get into that interactive exercise, what Ramtha was able to talk to me about was being able to see each chakra center just as a door. So if you were to imagine void and seeing a door in void that is color acceptable to each chakra center, all you're doing is opening up that door and just getting a brief understanding of what exists beyond that door. So as you, for example, connect with the root chakra, you see a red door, and as you open up that red door, you're now seeing the essence, the substance as it were, within that of the root chakra. So you're just tuning in to the chakra center, like the root chakra, and you're just seeing within your mind a red door. You're going up to that red door, and you're opening it, right? If you have any hesitation in opening up that red door, there's still something there that needs to be worked on. If you open up that red door and something frightens you, again, that's still something that needs to be worked on. It's your own fear that is coming into manifestation in that way. So before we actually get into the chakra opening as doors, we want to get ourselves into a very relaxed, receptive, and loving state of being. So if you're ready now, let's go ahead and let's close our eyes as we just follow the sound of my voice. And just go ahead and close your eyes and start taking 3 deep breaths in and 3 deep breaths out. Deep breath in, deep breath out through the mouth. Deep breath in, deep breath out through the mouth. One more time. Deep breath in, deep breath out. And just relax. Just relax. Let a wave of calmness flow through you. And I want you now in your mind just to imagine void, complete and total blackness. Within this energy of void, I want you now to imagine that there is a mirror that has just manifested directly in front of you. And within your mind, imagining that you are standing up and you are walking directly up to this mirror. And that as you look at your reflection, there is a wave of love that is starting to grow, starting to expand, starting to get brighter and brighter within yourself. And that essence, that beautiful feeling of light and of love, is now just completely saturating your body, like liquid light. And when you look back at the reflection in the mirror, you're now seeing a beautiful love reflection. It is the love reflection of your own higher self. For your higher self is saturated with this light. It is the purity of this loving light. It is the essence of this lightness. And just feel this beautiful warmth of love that is radiating throughout your entire body. Every cell is now just radiating and vibrating in resonance on a higher level frequency through this beautiful love that you feel as you gaze upon this mirror, this reflection of the higher self. For it is that which you accept as pure love, pure appreciation, pure honoring. That is the higher self to you. And again, just feel every cell vibrating so high in resonance. And just feel your entire body vibrating as every single cell vibrates, as you now enter the domain resonance of your own higher self. And you are feeling beautiful. You are feeling amazing. You are feeling filled with love. You are operating on a resonance of vibration that is no longer compatible with your previous understanding of physical reality. You have now entered a new dimension where you are resonating in this love, coherent frequency that is parallel to that of your higher self. Just ensure that every single cell, every single one, is vibrating in this love resonance. And just breathe it in. Breathe in slowly. Breathe out slowly. Once again, breathe in. Breathe out. And just feel your whole body become alive with love and beauty. And that for any concerns, any attachments, any hardships and challenges that you previously faced, let it all wash away now. Let your love completely engulf all of that shadow and turn those shadows into light. And just remain like this for a few moments, even if you just have to pause this video for a few minutes and just let this energy wash over you of pure love. When you feel ready, just unpause this video and you can proceed. Now that you are reaching and have reached that pure love resonance frequency level, we're now going to work together with opening up the chakra centers. Afterwards, we will be also closing each of the chakra centers as well. And so in between the times to when we open them and to when we close them, utilize a meditation such as Kundalini uprising. That again assists with the opening of the chakras and being able to feel the Kundalini starting from the sacrum, moving all the way up to the crown of the head. And you're willing it. You're making it a very, very powerful will. You're bringing this into very powerful intention. So be warned that this could be a very intense experience in opening the chakra centers. If by all means you feel that you need to pause and take a bit of a breather, go ahead and do that. Let us now begin in the opening of the chakra centers. Ensure that you are seated. You are not laying down. You are not standing up. As you're seated, make adjustments to make sure that your spine is completely erect. If you want, you can tilt your chin down a little bit as well to ensure that you have the appropriate posture for this meditation. You can also sit cross-legged, half lotus, or full lotus as well too, if you wish. But again, just making sure the spine is straight and erect and chin slightly tucked down. With your eyes closed now, seeing void within your mind, bringing your focus and awareness to the root chakra located at the base of the spine, and seeing a red door in void. As you open this red door, this is you opening up the root chakra. Go up to that door, turn the knob, open up the red door. Accept what you see, and let love lead the way. Next, seeing that red door disappear and being replaced by an orange door. The orange color of the sacral chakra, located just below the navel. Approaching that orange door, turning the knob, opening that orange door, accepting what you see, and let love wash over it. Moving on, seeing that orange door disappear and being replaced by a yellow door. Yellow door representing that of the solar plexus chakra, located right in the area just around the stomach. Going up to that yellow door, turning the knob, opening the door, accepting what you see, washing it beautifully with your love. Moving on, seeing that yellow door disappear, seeing it being replaced by a green door, the door of the heart chakra. Approaching that door, turning the doorknob, opening up that green door, accepting what you see, letting washing of love upon it. And moving on, seeing that green door disappear, and now seeing a door of turquoise color, turquoise or sky blue, representing that of the throat chakra, a chakra located at the back of the neck, otherwise known as the channeling chakra. Now seeing that turquoise colored door, walking up to that door, turning the knob, opening that door, accepting what you see, letting love wash over it. Seeing that door now disappear, and seeing it replaced by a blue door, or an indigo colored door. This indigo colored door representing that of the third eye chakra. Approaching that door, turning the knob, opening the door up, accepting what you see, and letting love wash over it. And finally, seeing that door being replaced by the crown chakra door, colored in violet. Approaching that door, turning the knob, opening that door up, accepting what you see, and letting love wash over it. And now seeing that door disappear, returning back to void. Here is where you will now begin a meditation of your choosing, be it Kundalini or any other form. And just feeling the chakra centers guiding you. Through Kundalini exercise, feeling those white Kundalini serpents starting to move up. Or again, just giving the intention to feel this very intense energy starting to ferment and starting to brew at the sacrum, slowly and surely just starting to move its way up, right up to the crown. So pause this video now to perform again the meditation of your choosing that complements the opening of the chakra centers. Go ahead. And now we will close each of the chakra doors. So now starting off at the violet colored crown chakra door, seeing it open, turning the knob, and closing it. As that door closes, that door disappears. We now see the third eye door, the indigo colored door. Taking a hold of the knob, closing the door. As that door closes, it disappears and is replaced by the throat chakra door, colored that of turquoise light. Taking it by the knob and closing the door. Seeing that door disappear, going down to the replacement of the heart chakra door, the door colored green. Taking it by the knob and closing that door. As the door closes, now replaced by the solar plexus door, colored yellow. Going up to that door and closing the door. As that door closes, being replaced now by the sacral chakra door, colored orange. Taking again that knob of the door and closing the door. And finally, now seeing the replacement of the sacral chakra door with the root chakra door, colored red. Going up to the door and closing it completely. As it closes, seeing that door disappear. Returning now to void, give your blessings to your body, to your chakra centers, to the universe, to God, to all that is, with your deepest love, deepest appreciation, and deepest honoring. Namaste. And so it is. Alright, so what you have just witnessed is a very simple exercise that, again, through the interaction of this video, that you can continue to repeat, and just being able to open and close the chakra centers. Now, not only can this be used for Kundalini meditation, or any other particular meditation that you feel is appropriate with the opening of the chakra centers, but you can also use this for astral projection as well, too. So when you are opening up all of the chakra centers, you're just laying in bed and just being as completely calm and relaxed as you possibly can. As you become calm and relaxed, and what you're basically doing is you're just imagining as if there is this hand that's reaching down from heaven. It could almost look like a hand of an angel, for example, right? And you're just feeling your astral body that you are willing, taking that hand and feeling like you're being pulled astrally out of your physical body. And again, that's how you're able to work with the chakra centers, opening them up and being able to have an astral experience. Now, there are many different ways about how the astral experience can be benefited the most. Some people will set their alarms for 3 a.m., which is actually what I do as well. And we're, again, kind of in that in-between awoken and sleep state. And so we kind of keep ourselves awoken for a little bit, usually 10 minutes, 20 minutes, 30 minutes, or even up to an hour as well. Sometimes we'll read a book, or we'll sing a song, whatever it is that's just keeping our mind alert. Right? After that small duration of time, now you're just laying flat on the bed, just being as flat as a board. And again, you're opening up your chakra centers, like the doors that we just did. And then again, just imagining like this hand is coming down, like the hand of an angel, and is just taking your hand. It's just your astral hand that's reaching again with your astral hand, right? But you can see it as angelic. It does not have to be from another particular being in that way. It's just your own hand, okay? So you're just feeling that hand, grasping your other astral hand, and you're feeling yourself being pulled right out of your body, okay? Sometimes this may take a little bit of practice. It's something that I'm practicing as well too, but you'll definitely start to feel some things as it gradually starts to come along in that way. So with a lot of my own Kundalini experience, it was really, really a beautiful moment. I again awoke around 3 a.m. and just went into my front room, just meditated and just got relaxed. And then I just opened up the chakra centers. And as I did, I could feel the Kundalini energy just rising up nice and slowly. Now, 2 nights ago, I had an issue with the Kundalini because it actually got blocked at the back of the solar plexus, right? So I had that experience, and what I discovered was that through my dream, it was telling me that I still had some old issues residually that still needed to be cleared up. So what I did is that the night before, I should say just last night, I went ahead and did a personal self-light circuitry attunement on myself, completely clear, clean as a whistle. And then again did the Kundalini practice just in the middle of the morning at 3 a.m. and absolute success. So what was once blocked at the back of the solar plexus, which I believe is referred to as Qi Chen in acupuncture, that particular meridian point. And after that happened, I got this full-out Kundalini uprising from the sacrum up to the crown of the head. And it was kind of like a blending of temperatures. It felt like it was warm and cold simultaneously, and it was just moving up. Now, it wasn't an overwhelmingly intense Kundalini uprising. It was strong. I could certainly feel its kind of moderate intensity, but it wasn't a full-blown, extraneous type of major intense Kundalini uprising. And what I could surmise about that is that I work with a lot of internal energy. I work with my chakra centers, my dantians quite a bit, and a lot of that energy is being used into a lot of inner cultivation. So there's not a lot of excess energy there that would cause any kind of excessive intensity in that way. So everybody has a different type of Kundalini experience. One of the things I also wanted to address about the Kundalini experience is that some people have fears as it relates to the Kundalini getting stuck, just as I mentioned previously. From my own experience, you don't have to worry about that, right? I've heard from quite a few people, either through YouTube or other stories around the internet, or even people I've talked to as well too, is that they had such an intense fear of unleashing their Kundalini because they feel it was going to get stuck and that they would become impaired. The Kundalini does not make you impaired, right? It is your own prenatal chi, your own prenatal life force that is now starting to move up your centers and connect you to a vaster network of consciousness. It is not the Kundalini itself that does that. It is your own emotional or traumatic aspects that are contained within the body. If you feel that the Kundalini ceases to move up once it reaches a certain point, so let's say, for example, it only goes up to the sacral chakra or only goes up to the solar plexus chakra, and then you start panicking. Don't panic, all right? Your Kundalini, again, is able to just naturally sink itself back down again. Okay, so if it's not able to go all the way back up, it's like a trickling fountain that just starts to go back down over time. Okay, and what you're basically experiencing is a blockage, and that blockage comes from an emotion, traumatic experience. Okay, so for my own experience, it had to do with past relationships. It had to do with grudges that I still had residually on certain people, right? And so I was able to work on that through light circuitry and being able to harmonize it completely, and felt this clean bill of health, so to speak, with the emotion, and then again resumed the Kundalini meditation. So I was no way impaired because my Kundalini was stuck. I felt it stuck in the solar plexus chakra. It did not cause any particular type of harm. It's only just my own guidance, my own dream interpretation that was saying, deal with this situation, because this is what's preventing the Kundalini from moving up further through you. I went ahead and I did that through a light circuitry attunement. And then, of course, once I did it again, all the way up to the crown. Okay? So again, it's only you creating these particular types of fears. When a person has a very fearful Kundalini experience, what they are doing is they're seeing a very vivid, intense encounter of stagnant energy in a certain area of the body that is actually bringing about this very strong and sometimes intimidating sensation, right? And say, oh my God, I'm never going to do Kundalini again because it feels demonic in that sense. No, it's not the Kundalini itself that is doing this. The Kundalini has basically hit a wall, and it's that wall that has therefore been triggered through that traumatic emotional memory that's contained in that center that's bringing this to your attention. All it's saying is, heal that trauma, bring it to love, bring it to peace, bring it to calmness, and harmonize it. As you do that, the Kundalini will continue to uprise. Okay? So it's not going to cause any particular type of permanent damage to yourself. And like I said, the Kundalini is not responsible for that. It's just what you're holding into yourself that's causing that particular type of impairment. So if that happens, work with your dreams. Put your will into the highest gear that you can and say, to my dreams, I want to discover what is being trapped in this area of my body so that I can work to heal it. Your dreams will listen to you, and they will show you something. So it's, again, just being very mindful and aware of what your dreams are telling you, writing it down, putting it down on an audio, whatever it may be, right? And just listen to that, and then just start to work to heal that particular trauma, and then continue with the Kundalini, and it'll start to move further upwards into your body. Okay, so I just wanted to address that because, again, I have seen quite a few videos and testimonies about people being freaked out because of their Kundalini experiences, but it's because of their own intense emotional traumatic situations that are therefore impacted together with the Kundalini to where the Kundalini is personally informing you, you need to deal with this before we can actually move up further throughout the column, throughout the network of your conscious self. Okay? So look into that with a loving heart, with true acceptance, and the will to heal yourself so that the Kundalini can continue to prosper through you. Thank you so much for watching this video. For any questions relating to Kundalini or any other questions relating to videos on my channel, feel free to visit newearthteachings.com. Thank you so much. Take care. Namaste. And may it be well with you. Goodbye.